right here. Certainly going to be a sensational one either way you look at it. All right, looks like Battlefield is going to be our starting destination here.
All right.
All right. And off we go. Game number 1, Cloud versus Bayonetta. Again, a run back from winners semis we saw earlier here. This time going to be tested in losers finals.
Scooped up. Quick go back throw right here. Losers finals between Tweek and Salem. Oh my God!
Wow! And you know what? We've had, as explosive as that was, we've seen it before. Using that same move to actually wipe out a stock of antis in their exchange earlier on in loser bracket.
Yeah.
Tweek finds himself on the receiving end as well.
And that was just, well, it's always beautiful to see it, man. I love seeing leg drop spikes right there, man. Got to give the homage to Hulk Hogan. Here it is. Okay, watch them legs again, man.
Seriously, just trying to shoot off those shins right here and just shave off this second stock of Tweek.
Almost got another leg drop right there, too. Tweek not really getting too much started for himself here in this first game. Okay, the up airs, though. Finally. Now, remember, Tweek did put this man into losers, so this is a little bit of a run back. And maybe Salem remembers what he needed to do this time around because it's looking way better for him this time around in comparison to the first set. So.
Ooh, all right. Looking for those up airs to connect. They'll set up for the back air. Trying to close out this stock ASAP. Sam, though, keeping it alive right here, just kind of retreating a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. The up air. Another up air right there. Can put himself right back into the skies. As soon as he gets back down, just gets thrown off. And the back air going to clean that game up immediately. Salem with the 102, only 102%, and took most of that on the second stock.
Yeah,
so
seriously, he was just, that was just a dominating force from start to end right there from Salem.
Yeah.
Coming in with the hot hand here against Tweek. All right. Let's see where Tweek elects to take him right here. Definitely not expecting any kind of character switch, but definitely probably going to switch up that stage a little bit. Oh no, okay, back to Battlefield. Not at all deterred despite that rocky start on the first game. He's gonna go ahead and run it back, try and change his fortune. Let's see if he can indeed do that, or will Salem be off to another tremendous opening here.
All right.
One crazy thing about, the competitors left in this tournament, when I just thought about it, none of these guys are actually in the top 10 of our PGR. Think about that. That's pretty insane when you think about it. I think boys like 12, Salem's 11th, and Tweek at 13th, something like that. So that is, we are quite literally seeing maybe a change into the guard right here.
Yeah.
Here at DreamHack ATL.
I mean, it's got to feel nice, man. It's got to feel nice. I mean, they're starting off this season real strong. So I mean, I'm definitely expecting to see a little shakeup here.
Right.
PGR season 4, but
still a long way
that's
to go.
when we get there. Yeah.
A long way to go in this tournament as well. To see Tweek having a little more effectiveness right here in game number 2. We just said that first game was a little bit of a wash for him.
Yeah.
But again, undeterred despite the results right here as he's taking it back to Salem. Looking pretty good right here. Salem, nice grab right there. Toss him off stage.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of hunting.
Salem, once again, So, this game's not going as well as the first one, but he's still got a pretty solid grasp of the lead, right, as I was going to say, but of the stage control. Seems like Tweek's not really getting too much started for himself as he was in that first set when they played. So, honestly, Salem's offense is looking a lot better this time around. Ooh. That takes that back air, just barely living, though.
That he does. All right, 139 right here for Salem. Stock looking mighty fragile right there. See if he can tack on any extra percent, or will Tweek be able to close it out? And Tweek's looking to close it out and keep his limit intact, and for good reason here. All right, unable to find it.
Dipped out.
Yeah, seriously. For that back air, maybe. Yep. We're trying to put on the pressure here. And content to just hold that left side of the stage is Salem. Tweek knowing sooner or later the kill will come to him. Just taking his time right here. Not trying to force anything too crazy. And there it is. Get him in the air right here. Continue this chase down.
Okay. And now, man, you can see him kind of switching the switch right here. He was going pretty ham earlier, and now kind of slowed this game down to a crawl. A little bit of frustration here probably showing on Tweek, but you know, he has to find a way to get this stock. Still having a hard time, only 185, and you know, Cloud not really with any kill throws, so all these grabs only netting him more damage. He's got to find that solid hit, though.
Salem is really content to just kind of hug these ledges right here. And he's definitely looking for a little more than just a 1% extension on this lead right here.
Yeah.
Tweek doing his best to keep him at that. Still, I mean, he's gone almost a minute here without being able to just get off the stock. That's just kudos to the patience and evasion of Salem right here, and he's definitely trying to frustrate Tweek into doing something a little nutty. Maybe finally exhaust that limit and go for the down throw right there. Still, though, as you mentioned, TK, no kill throws on
no
Cloud.
kill throws at all. So, I mean, honestly, right here, you know, Tweek might have to make the gamble of going off, but I mean, it's just like not a gamble you really want to take against Bayonetta, because especially against Cloud, man. You go off stage and you miss.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, you got to burn your limit. You might actually get hit out of that as well. It's not fun.
You mentioned going off. That's exactly what Salem is attempting to do right here. Tweek
Okay.
finally able to find the forward tilt right there and close out the stock. Took seemingly forever. Salem, though, running out some of that clock as well as perhaps some of Tweek's patience.
Yeah. Some of my patience, I'll tell you that, man. Either way, though, here we go. Salem starting to fire back, getting back into the groove of things, taking back to that platform. This limit's still on deck, though, so he's playing very carefully around this. Or the run-up witch twist, okay.
Oh, whipping that grab right there, creating a little bit of an opening for Salem. But doesn't do too much with it here. Tweek firing on all cylinders here, but Salem just kind of trying to keep him in check every single time.
Okay, good landing right there from Salem on that top platform. Not going to put himself in danger. Salem getting another witch twitch and a great grab right there, too. Sneaking that one in.
All right, Tweek has had this limit for quite some time. Wondering when he's going to elect to pop it, man. Obviously picking, you know, waiting, enjoying that stat boost, trying to pick the perfect moment to close out this game number 2.
He's had the limit so long, I'm almost expecting him to just go for a finishing touch randomly. Like, I just need it now. All right. You know, long game of chase right here with Tweek being behind, but he's starting to slowly but surely build himself back into it.
Trying to catch Salem right there. He does so with the up air. Continuing to just try and keep the pace at his desired preference right here. And he's done a great job so far.
Great pivot right there from Salem as well. Pivot F throw, pushing that man off the side. Hey, you can see Tweek I feel like Tweek's starting to bait that out actually. Just looking for the time that he can actually punish it.
All right, to the other side of the stage, Salem goes. Just so content with just running away and just continuing to keep space between them. But right now, only 4% separating these guys. We got 20 seconds on the clock right here, and Tweek with the lead. Wondering if he's been keeping an eye on the clock. Yeah, able to finally sneak that back here and close things out. Wondering, though, if either one of them were keeping their eye on the clock, because it certainly was ticking down.
I mean, you know Salem was looking at that clock. You know for a fact Salem was looking at that clock. But, I mean, once Tweek finally snuck his way back into the lead, good stuff, methodical gameplay for him, not getting too flustered right there. I know it took him quite a bit to get that stock off of the right, but still worked out in his favor.
Indeed it did. All right, so the run back to Battlefield was successful to Tweek, so Sam going to switch up scenery a little bit and bring us to Smashville. Game number 3 underway. Again, losers finals here. One of these guys chomping at the bit to get a shot at Void. Salem and him have yet to fight. Meanwhile, Tweek here looking for his run back from winners finals. Still a long way to go here in this set to get there. Oh,
Okay.
I love that. Just catching the air dodge right there and extending the damage he's able to get. Sam really does play his own Bayonetta, like just very impressive on all fronts, as is Tweek's Cloud. Has been not only impressive but effective throughout this entirety of this tournament. Slowing it down right here. He's always, and that's one thing about this stage, man. There's a reason Salem likes to go here a lot too. Is the fact you can just slow down that pace at any given moment when he likes to just go and camp on that moving platform.
Yeah. Scooped up, throws that man straight off of that stage. Still not getting too much off of that though, but I mean, he's got a solid % lead here and a great combo as well. That was beautiful. You didn't know you can still get that back air to side B at such a late percentage. So Tweek right here, though. Not having a great time here in this third game. Only 26% here on Salem. Looking a little difficult. Finally gets another back air here. He's putting Salem on the ledge with and which usually is a disadvantageous position.
Yeah.
It's like Salem plays so well there. It's like, all right, man, can I put you on the stage? Like, you know what I mean?
He just took him off the stage right there. Nice back air to close things out from Salem here. Healthy lead that Tweek looking to slice into a little bit here. That blade, certainly no stranger, just cutting up a little bit. Oh, and runs into a bat within right there.
Still gets the jabs, though.
Yep.
Now we got the limit on deck as well. Should be able to get the stock if he ends up getting a cross slash, but all depends if he goes for it. I mean, that's not really a thing that you've seen get stocks with too often this time around. It's usually been back air, actually.
Yeah,
so
Tweek is pretty sparingly with his usage of a lot of his limit moves right here. It's honestly more used so, for a recovery tool, if anything.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a
Right
bad
there.
thing. I mean, sometimes you need it against a character like Bayonetta. There's no stranger just covering, off-stage options.
I feel like he didn't even want to use that limit at that point in time. It seems like he was decently close to the stage, not close enough for the magnets to really kick in. And he probably thought he was a little closer than that. The F-tilt, though, is going to take that stock 90% here on Tweek. Now 103, and okay,
wow.
Salem felt like he had the read right there. Probably expected Tweek to want that center stage, which is, a very common option. But he actually going to opt to go to the left. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Tweek is feeling it right here.
Racking it up, the down throw right here. Oh, look for another one right there. Didn't get the turnaround. Salem, though, now back on the offensive side. Okay, dunking on him real quick.
All right. And Tweek slowly but surely pulling his way back in this matchup here. Salem trying to go and stall a little bit on that platform. Tweek, though, just cutting off his ability to just get there. Now just trying to pin him right here to the right side. Let's see how effective he can be. He knows exactly where he's going. Trying to have a hitbox out there waiting for him.
Quick neutral air.
Tweek playing with little to no fear of witch time.
Yeah.
Sees his moment right now, and he is trying to seize it.
Okay, the fourth throw. And still trying to get himself back. The back air, though, is going to go ahead and seal the deal there. Great stuff to Salem. Again, now it's 2-1, man. Salem just trying to fight his way through this loser's bracket. Might get a chance to face off against Void here in grand finals if Tweek is not able to clean it up.
Yeah, one more to go for Salem here. So we've been on the money thus far. Let's see if Tweek, and as we say, get that bounce back, man, and get himself to game 5. Or as I always say, man, anything can happen. The only thing happening right here is the dominance of Salem as he's up 2-1 here against Tweek. Looking to strike back right now. Oof.
All right, good neutral air right there. Get himself back down to the ground. Haven't seen that option too often, but has to use that limit yet again. Maybe drifting too far away from the stage, thinking that Salem was going to come out there, but it's unfortunate for Tweek, man. Now again, oh my God, Salem just all over this man. Great recovery though. Quick up air right there. And some extra damage, and now has another limit. Tweek's limit, I say the time that it takes him to get limit is like so efficient, man. It seems like he never seems to not have limit for more than like 20 seconds.
Because he understands whenever you give him space, it's just like, all right, this is my opportunity to just charge it up little by little here.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But the problem with giving Salem space is he actually likes that.
Yeah.
He likes being able to get in a position where he wants, and when you do eventually try and come in on him, it's just like almost a trap in a way.
Okay. Somehow gets the BS within and falls out of that, ends up landing behind him and getting a decent punish. Tweek again with the back airs. Gotta respect the man's offstage options here.
All right, forward air not going to connect right there.
Sometimes I think he's just going to throw it out, only because like he already hit his shield with the back air. I think you might be able to break it with back air to side B immediately if it's on limit-wise, but we'll see.
Not quite, man.
Yeah, not quite yet, man. Still looking for a way to get the stock off. 60% on the board for Tweek, but 127 on Salem.
So they're trying to break this, this first stock of Salem, which is just, maximizing to full potential right here and capabilities. Tweek is getting flung around right now. Really just no answer.
I like that idea of him going for the up smash right there. First time around, and that's going to be it. Salem will be moving on. 2 grand finals. I mean, it was a great try by Tweek on that second time around, but obviously Salem just knew. I mean, he just whatever changed between first and second game. I mean, I feel like he was definitely playing the more patient game this time around in this set as well, where he was not doing that in the first set. So they want to try a different style.
This run by Salem is just, it's so reminiscent of what we